Hey guys, welcome to another video, and in this video I just want to share my thoughts about CDs in a time like this, considering the interest rates will start to go lower. I mean, we know that the interest rates are already priced in most of these assets, but it's important to understand that yes, it's priced in, but things can change. And this is where it may be beneficial to actually invest in certificate of deposit ladder, or CD ladder. The idea is that if you have, let's say you have $3,000, instead of putting all that $3,000 into one CD, so let's say you 1 year CD and you put that $3,000 into it, what you can do is actually spread it out. You do 1 year $1,000, another year $1,000, and the third year another $1,000. So that means throughout about 3 year period, you have a CD that would mature each year. And the benefit of this is, let's assume that interest rates, for some reason, inflation starts to go up again. You will be exposed to those new rates over time. This can be beneficial. Think about it like dollar cost average, like when you invest in stocks, right? Or ETFs or index funds. In this case, you are basically trying to capture the interest rates as it changes. And the other benefit to this is that when your money becomes available to you after 1 year, because every year going forward, within that 3 year period, $1,000 will become available to you. So you can always choose to use that money for something if you need it, or you can actually choose to invest it in another 1 year, or in this case, let's say the first year CD becomes available to you. You can choose to renew it for another 3 year CD. So that means following year you would have one CD available to you, and because at that time 2 years would have passed or elapsed, and then you just renew that one for another 3 years. So the point here is you keep rolling the ball. It's like a cycle. So that way there's a constant influx of money that becomes available to you at the end of each year. This is a very good strategy, especially if we don't know what will likely happen to interest rates in the near term. We know that yes, interest rates should start going down, but remember, if for any reason things change in the economy, inflation starts to go back up, depending on who is elected, all those factors are reasons why it may be best to not put all your money into one CD at this time. Now, the other thing is, make sure you shop around to get the best rates possible. Make sure that whatever CD you invest in, you're trying to get the most out of it, because that's how you can get the most out of your money that is invested. You want the highest paying CDs if possible. And watch out for penalties as well. Penalties can be something that will hit away your money if you, for any reason, take out the money sooner than expected. Say something comes up and you need the money. So it's always best you put in money that you don't really need for some time. But instead of having that money sitting in a savings account, you have it in a CD that is, earning you something decent, better than what it will get you in a savings account. Another thing to keep in mind is this: if you're thinking about getting loans, you may want to take your time and shop for the best rates, because come, the next week things will look slightly different. Although most of these assets and loans out there, or mortgage rates, all those things are already priced in with the expectation that the Fed will reduce rates. So there is that part. But understand that in a few months, they're still planning to take or cut these rates even further down, because the goal is that going forward, the Fed should slowly ease off on those rates and slowly bring it back down again without any market crash or spooking people anyway. So the point here is, make sure you do your own due diligence, do your research, get the best rates, get the best loan options available to you with good interest rates, so that you're not losing too much money. I thought to share this with you. If you found value in this one, don't forget to drop a like on it, and of course I'll see you in the next one.